Okay. Them deers is eating pretty good. Yeah, I have every raccoon and squirrel. That's that homemade scrotum protector right there, boy. Because you do not want to leave nothing dangling on the fence. That's for sure. Now, if I was back when I was young, I would have picked up all 3 of them at one time and throw them over there. I think it's this tree right here where I had a 280-pound child go up that tree like he wasn't but 100 pounds. I was impressed. I ain't never seen nobody that big climb up a tree that fast. But he climbed up that tree right there and killed him a little doe out of that tree. If you're listening, you know I'm telling the truth. So I guess you say, well, what child you got weighed 280 pounds? Well, I'll give you a hint. His initials are the same as mine. So, go figure that out. Okay. Well, these 50-pound bags feel like 55. That's what they feel like. Chances are My chances are my chances are my chances are I know this is boring. The only thing that would make this more exciting if I was doing it in a swimsuit. Yeah. I know, probably cringing at that shit, but that would make it more exciting. Last call for alcohol. I wonder how many kernels of corn in a sack. I don't know. If you know, let me know. But a deer gonna die over one of these kernels of corn. That's kind of what it boils down to. I know it's got an opener. You just pull the tab and open it. But y'all know I just missed being retarded by a couple of points. So probably could put another bag in there, but since I don't have another bag, that 300 pounds just gonna have to last until archery season. There's some deers in the woods right now listening to their crank going up. They're gonna say, hey y'all, it's time to go start hitting that feeder. And somebody gonna say, hey man, you better watch out when you go over there. Cause you know Shaka Zulu's sitting up in the tree. And one of them deers gonna say, oh, man, I don't give a damn about no damn Shaka Zulu. And then another deer gonna try to warn him, say, hey, man, it get kind of rough going over there in October. But that's all right. I'm going anyway. Uh-oh, you know what? This cord ain't doing right. I don't know why. I need to get this over some. The steering ain't working good on here. All right. Before I get too high, let me do a test. Did I say get too high? I didn't mean it like that. So I got fired last week. Couldn't pass my drug test. All right, let's see what happened. Everybody, countdown. Uh-oh, here comes somebody down the road. Property next door. Huh. Dog, my test didn't go off? What happened? Everything's connected. Let's go. Let's ready. Hit test. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah. That works. That works. All right. That ought to get them losing their focus. They start smelling that corn. Hey y'all, I smell some corn. Ah, what flavor is it? Is it cracked corn? No, it ain't cracked, it's regular. You know they do have cracked corn for deers. In case y'all didn't know that. Let's get this up here where these cows can't tippy toe. And bump that out of there. Okay. Now, that's dead. Let me go over here and check this motor on this feeder that's been underwater. I know the control ain't no good, but the motor will sometimes survive. Well, I'm gonna start. $8.75 for a 50-pound bag of corn. Academy want 9 something for a 40-pound bag. So you go figure. You go figure. Alrighty, alrighty. Alrighty. One thing I hate going down the road and seeing where somebody's deer corn bag and blew out of their truck and they just keep on going. So I know these rural people get tired of seeing deer corn bags on their property and they ain't fed no deers. Okay. All right, let's go back to this other feeder and put this battery in and test the motor. So, let's see. Come on, Mr. Honda. You know what? I'm gonna cut this now while I'm thinking about it. If I can, cut this and get my chair straightened up. I don't want to cut all my bushes off because that give me a little extra camo. But I gotta get that chair out of there. It looks as though there is something there. You know what, I can probably lose these here. And I don't know if I can get in there. See where to cut it at though. I don't know if my snips will get in there though. My snippers, get them snippers in there. Now, I don't know if I can cut that or not. I'm right here. I might have to reevaluate my position. Okay. Be able to get that. Uh-oh. Go my snippers. There go my snippers. Okay. Alright. Alright. This ain't the chair I normally use, but I'm gonna leave it up here until I get out here with my swivel seat. Maybe I'll turn it like that. And I might trim a little bit of that back for observation purposes, but in the meantime, in between time, I ain't got my gun dirty. Can't have no dirty gun. That's some bull suggety there. Okay. Guess I gotta get me a new game camera. Cause that one ain't gonna work no more. I don't know how long the water been sitting in there. And it got to be a 5 or 6 degree temperature drop from the sun to the shade. Okay. I'm gonna take a battery and actually this fence is redeemable. We just gotta move this and I'm gonna use it for a door for right now. And cut that one off. Cut it up and stretch them wires back out. we might be able to redeem this fence. The rest of it seems like it'll keep a regular cow out. It might not do nothing for no gangster cow, but all right, let's see what we got here. First thing we're gonna do is see if I can't bring y'all in on this. My adjustment is any different here. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's take that and this and check on the motor first. I guess we'll take this on out if we can. Get this out of here. Definitely needs some repair or something going on in here. I don't know. I can't get the battery out. Alright, pull that out. That out. This thing must have dropped down because let's see, maybe I can take my pliers and bend that down. Let's check the motor out first before we do anything. See if we got any. Ain't going on here with this motor. Nope. That's what I figured. When they underground, underwater like that, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing with them. Okay. Let's check the control too, since we checking. Ain't no sense in checking one thing and don't check the other one, right? Right. Let's see what we got. See if we got any power in this control. Nope. Okay. So we need a battery and a motor, not a battery. We need a motor and a control here. Yeah. Okay. At least got a solar panel. Too bad it ain't charging nothing. But all right. Got some barbed wire to work with on that fence and some tie wire. It's nice, boy. You lay something down in the woods, come back next year, it'll be right there where you left it. Sometimes. Okay. Let me send my boy a message here. Message. And let's see.